Welcome to the 2020 Inside Out Awards, the UK's only awards for in-house creative teams. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who has entered and supported us again this year, especially during what we can all agree has been a somewhat challenging year. It is, however, a year which could be a turning point for in-house creative teams. According to a recent report from the World Federation of Advertisers and the Observatory International, the coronavirus pandemic has accelerated the move to bring creative operations in-house. Brand marketeers are now keener than ever to create their own in-house creative teams, not just for those cost efficiencies, but to ensure they have more collaboration across the business and that in-depth brand knowledge. When I created the awards in 2013, my aim was to champion, celebrate and acknowledge the business impact these teams were having on the brands they were sat within. Having led and transformed in-house creative teams myself, I had always struggled to find relevant awards which would allow our hard work and business impact to be recognised. So, you know what they say, if what you want doesn't exist, create it. I am very proud to say that 2020 has been a success, even in the midst of a pandemic. We still received over 70 entries across 12 categories. And to this day, we remain unique in our judging criteria and categories which have been created solely with in-house creative teams in mind. Next year, we will be expanding on our categories to cover content creation and advertising too. Our ambition has always been to create a beacon for in-house creative teams across the UK, so it's great to see these awards organically growing year on year with more and more new teams participating. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors this year. Express KCS, supporting us for another year, they partner and support creative teams across the globe. Inside Jobs, a podcast dedicated to the people who work in internal agencies. This is presented by Robert Barkley of Express KCS. Creative Pool, they are connecting the global creative community and have supported us again this year. Forward, an independent company and part of the Last Minute Group. MYWW, a creative agency who have been turning business objectives into brilliant creative outcomes. And Filter Digital, who build and optimise digital platforms for outstanding customer experiences. Agency Hackers, a community of agency owners. And lastly, a big thank you to our partners Adobe for supporting us a second year in a row. At the Inside Out Awards, we have a passionate commitment to equality, diversity and inclusion. Our judging panel has always had a 50-50 gender split, but we recognise that there is still a long way to go to seek out and create more diversity on our judging panel. To help address this and the industry-wide imbalances, we are delighted to have the Brixton Finishing School back again for a second year as our charity partner. They find and develop those untapped, underrepresented groups. They work with multicultural, working class and neurodiverse talent by giving them a place on their free 10-week programme and providing those key industry contacts to help them gain employment too. If you are an in-house design leader who should be on the judging panel with us next year, please do let me know. This year, we had to hold a virtual judging day via 2 sessions over Zoom. Here at the Inside Out Awards, selecting our category shortlist and winners is a process taken extremely seriously. From the formation of our independent judging panel to our 2-stage judging process, we ensured each entry is reviewed, discussed and debated at length and in detail. Each of our industry experts took ownership of a category and individually read, appraised and benchmarked each submission. With so much content to review and discuss, the panel then went on to participate in 2 virtual judging sessions to decide collectively the work that really merited a shortlist or a win. We were delighted to have Horatio Herrero Richmond, Senior Creative at Anthony Nolan, join the judging panel this year. As a past winner, Horatio knew only too well what it takes to articulate and showcase your team's work. Horatio said, having won an Inside Out Award in the past, it was great to see the behind-the-scenes process and how the criteria was discussed by creative people from a wide range of backgrounds. You could see some really strong teams come through with multiple projects, all to high standards, made with real dedication, professionalism, collaboration and creativity. There was lively debate and a real appreciation of the work of in-house creative teams. The standard was super high and I was mightily inspired by many of the teams and their creative projects. Thank you, Horatio. And our new judge this year, Lara Groves, creative specialist at Lego Group, said, "It's been a real pleasure to see some of the amazing projects and initiatives being spearheaded by in-house teams. Not to mention the individual talents and teamwork driving this work from concept through to reality. The sheer volume of A-game projects coming out of some of these teams is especially exciting and resulted in some tough moments for the panel." Thank you, Lara. Horatio and Lara were also joined by Graham Doldry, ex-creative director at Specsavers, Paul Hewitt, creative lead at Google, Katie Lehman, executive creative director at NYWW, Robert Barkley, CEO of Express KCS, Alessandra Di Lorenzo, CEO at Forward, and last but not least, Marlon Pearson, Senior Product Marketing Manager at Adobe. Here is Marlon with some comments on the judging.
Hi everyone, hope you're all doing super well. My name is Marlon and I am a Product Marketing Manager here at Adobe based in London. I am genuinely just here to express my gratitude, say thank you, but also big congratulations to all of you and for all of the fantastic work that we have seen as part of the submissions for this year's Inside Out Awards. The amount of creativity, innovation, inspiration and collaboration that we saw across all of the different categories just left us all feeling so inspired. But I think more importantly though, it also really left us feeling reassured about the fact that in-house creativity in particular truly has risen to the challenge of 2020 and shown everyone the impact it can have on both a business, but then also of course on a societal and community aspect. So thank you all for showing us that. Thank you for leaving us so reassured about the power and importance of in-house creativity from this day and age and onwards, of course. And a massive little shout out needs to go to the magical co-judges that were part of this year's judging panel, as well as the fantastic team at Inside Out Awards for being the constant cheerleader for in-house creativity. And we hope to see you all at potentially an in-person ceremony next year. But until then, have a fantastic evening and we hope you enjoy all of the things that are coming now. And thank you all so much. Bye!
We would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our judges who gave their time, expertise and perspective to appraise this year's entries. Now, on to the winners announcement and what you can expect next. We have had to rethink our approach to announcing the awards this year. We went right back to basics and thought about what do our winners really, really want. We think the days of glass awards could be over, especially when you may not have an office to display it within. So this year, we have created digital trophies. What you will be able to see shortly are 12, what I'm calling moments of joy for each category. They each reveal the winner, and it's a short animated film by Eva Munich, a German illustrator and designer who is now based in London. Eva has such a distinctive style with so much joy and personality to her drawings and her animation. Her brief was to announce the winners with creative moments of joy. We will be distributing the individual 15-second clips to all the winners to share across their social media as soon as the announcement is over. So you have now all waited long enough. I am pleased to announce the winners of this year's Inside Out Awards with these moments of celebratory joy. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this announcement and to acknowledge and recognise the in-house creative talent, standout work and rising stars within the industry. Congratulations to all the final winners and to those who made the shortlist too. We hope we can see your entries in 2021. Goodbye and stay healthy.